hi. Good thing I checked that, huh? Alright. Welcome. I don't have a model today because I didn't charge my phone because it died. I spent too much time. Thank you for the follow. I spent too much fucking time today, okay, drawing, that I forgot that I had to charge my phone, so I didn't. So now it's dead, and now I'm here with you. You'll hear 7 fans going on right now, because I am fucking dying. Thank you for the hydrate. I am dying of overheated, so I'm here despite how much the world doesn't want me to be. So, today, because I don't have a model, I will give you a visual to look at. I'm gonna show you what I've been drawing. Okay, I'm also going to charge my phone very, very quickly. I want to at least, like, not be perfect. Look at that. Plugged it in when it was 2 inches from dead. Delightful. Alright, let's switch to art. I didn't really prepare this too hard, but we have art now. Oh my god, I'm huge. Yay, okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. It was like a few days ago. We did a birthday magma board. It was very fun. I had a great time. I had a great time doing that magma board. But welcome. I'm drawing this. If you might ask what this is for, I've elected myself host of a, why is this so fucked up? What did I do to the scene? There you go. Okay. I've elected myself host of a, fucking, TTRPG. So, I'm drawing for it, and now you get to watch me do that. You might ask, what is it about? It's me. We're talking about me here. It's a Project Moon thing, because of fucking course it is. I don't exist outside of that at this point. I'm convinced. So, yes, I am designing stuff for a PM TTRPG. You're at the point where I am coloring and finishing 1 card. After this, I'll probably just start sketching out and doodling. But I might as well just finish this now, alright? I was like 2 seconds from done, so I may as well just finish it. All this for a card that does, what's it? I had to go pretty far for this card, considering that it does 1 fragile. Or 2 fragile, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm not good at balancing. Balancing is not my forte. It's fine that I overlapped those. It won't matter long term that I fucked up the layers on this one, because it's just making... This is a Ruina gray card deck, if you're curious as to what I am drawing. The whole thing is just it's gray cards, so I'm not really thinking too hard about it. I'm just carding. But welcome. I plan on posting a schedule again next week after a few weeks break off doing it. And I want to, in the coming weeks, when I get some more time, try and do some more interesting things like the good old days. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. But yes, I want to do some cool shit, like the olden days when I did that. But no promises. The idea well kind of dried up of like a month back, and I'm still working my way through what I have in my mind. A lot of it that I have, I think the issue is, a lot of it that's in my mind is stuff that I can't really do in, I think I've discovered what my problem with this is. I feel like I want to pull this back. What layer is this for? I feel like I want to pull this back. Like, pull this in further. Let me grab my actual rough pen. I remember when you when you had 400 subs or something? Yeah, a lot of progress has been made. Shit has been happening, and I'm very, very, I'm very, very happy about it. It's kind of surreal that I've gotten anywhere at all, honestly. I didn't think I would. I was just kind of having fun, and then things happened. I played a Project Moon game, probably. That probably was the thing that did it. But, like, I've just been having fun this whole time. And, that's what I am most happy about. That I've still been enjoying things. Even after 2 years, I still find it fun. And I think the reason why is because I kind of like you. I kind of like you. The people who show up and say hi every single time, and I know you by name. If I have seen your name before, I know you. If you've been in this chat before, I remember you. Y'all are fun as fuck, so it makes it very easy for me. Because you make it a very easy place to be. I fucked that up so bad. And I am and forever will be grateful for that. The main difference that has happened, by the way, between between the last time you stopped in and versus now, is I do art more often on stream. That's it. Art has kind of become, it's become the next big thing, because I learned how to draw I learned how to draw years ago, actually, but I learned that I can draw on stream, and it works. People like it. So I do it now, because it's fun. Let's go, like, here, size 10, and then grab the rough pen, I'd say. I showed my friend you, and he questioned me, but I ended up convincing him, convincing him it's not bad. Listen, I ain't that bad, okay? Listen, I'm fucking cool, have you know. Tell your friend that I'm just actually really cool, and that's and that I'm really cool and awesome, and I'm not hurt at all for thinking that I'm weird, that I'm bad and weird. Oh my god. I gotta just start, like, next time somebody says anything like that, I gotta, like, I gotta get really good into my fucking fake crying. You know, I gotta pull that back. I gotta pull back the somebody something mean to you, you just start sobbing for no reason. It's really funny. It makes everybody, including yourself, uncomfortable. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. What type shit? Welcome. Welcome to the... I don't know how. Fake crying is like, I can do it pretty goddamn well. Like, I don't even, like, cry often enough. Okay, maybe I'm lying a little bit. I do cry kind of often, because I'm kind of a little bitch. So anything makes me cry. See, I was reading a Yuri manga, and I started fucking bawling my eyes out because it was really good. And that's a consistent thing that happens all the goddamn time. Where I will just start... where things will get to me very, very quickly. Because I think the things I read are cool, so I get sad when they get sad. Or if you go watch me play Kanto 9 if you're an Olympus Company person. That was that Kanto fucked me up. That Kanto fucked me up bad. That shit was so good. I don't know. I'm just a massive Kanto, oh. Thank you for the subscribe, Oleg. True. That thing fucking, oh my god, that Kanto had me dying. I watch people play it after I finish, and every time Saikai starts playing, I get a little bit of the feels. I watched one of those, like, compilation videos of streamer gets to this, sees the end of Kanto 9, and every single time Araya appears on screen at that very end point, I just start crying again. Like, consistently. It happens, like, the video is, like, the same thing happening over and over again. It's just replaying the same scene 3 times for 3 different people who watched it. Who fucking played it. But I still cry. Like, it doesn't fucking matter that I literally just watched it happen. My ass is still crying. I'll cry every time I see that. It's fucking, it's so sad. Kanto 9 was, it's my favorite Kanto. Not, like, do I think it is, like, the perfect Kanto? I think none of them are perfect, but shit do I love it. Oh my god. There is not, like, I love everything about it. So, it hits me really hard. I'm also, very much in the mindset of, if I see any member of the Distortion Detective cast, I get incredible, like, it's immediately 10 times better than anything else. If I see a Distortion Detective character, it's immediately my favorite thing ever. Because I fucking love Distortion Detective so much. It's my favorite piece of PM media. I might be crazy for saying that, but I like it more than all of the games that they've made. I like it more than fucking Rowena, and I like it more... Have you seen the latest Intervallo? I have not. That's for this week. I have seen what Bamboo-Headed Kim looks like, though, because I got the announcer. I fucking pulled and got the announcer, and I looked at him, and I started blushing, I'm gonna be honest. He's fucking hot. I wish I knew this earlier. I would've been in the camp of Bamboo-Headed Kim is cool if I fucking knew that. I'm actually playing it right now, so but I don't spoil, so don't worry. Thank you. I'll be playing it this week, is when I will be playing the Intervallo. So, like, probably tomorrow, I'll start playing it. Looking forward to it. Sounds good. How about Jumbo Socket Jim? Welcome, Next Gamer. We are, hey, did you ever think that the world needed more Rowena Gray cards? Gray opening, beginning of the game cards? That's what I'm drawing. I'm drawing fucking Rowena Gray cards right now. You can tell because the people I'm drawing are fully gray. Arena victim cards, exactly. Here, you want to see what I've been working on? I think the PM people will appreciate this, so I'll show it off to you. Let's go down this list here. That has to go back up there. I've been working on cards. So I have She Association cards, and I have She Association cards, and I have Gray cards for, like, the typical Rowena Gray guy card decks. That's what I'm working on. I've been working on that for the past little while. In regards to the new ego that was released, it feels like it feels so good. It's not a sync ego though. I am so excited to fucking use that ego. Blade Lineage, Mentor Mersoul is one of the coolest IDs in the game, and the fact that they just made him cooler makes me very happy. But yes, I'm working on, Rowena cards, basically. That's what I've been working on for the past couple of days. What is this line for? That line wasn't erased. It was supposed to be part of the old hand. But yes, I'm making these cards for... I'm hosting a tabletop for PM. And how it works is it's literally just Rowena deck builder, but I write the story this time, bitch. That's it. That's what's going on. That's what I'm making this card for, what I've been making all of these cards for a matter of fact. It's been my own little project. TTRPG? Yep, it's a TTRPG that is just asset flipped Rowena asset flipped PM's entire system. Like, everything PM has done kind of rolled into what I thought would be funny. And then with help from somebody else, kinda, you might know him. He was on my birthday, to make the system, because he's fucking good at that shit. So now it's like if every Project Moon system got fucking turducked into one fucking monster, because it's really funny, and I like making things that are just kind of a little bit absurd. Running this in the background while you what's it? Running this in the background and what you're making seems cool. Thank you. It's I decided it might be fun to host something where the skills people use are physical cards that they play. So I've been drawing out a bunch of I have so many cards to draw out. I have a ridiculous number of cards that I need to work my way through. I'm only, like... I've only just, after this one, finished 2 decks. I'm almost finished 2 decks, and I need to make... Theoretically, I need to make just infinite decks. For as many different fights as there are, there would have to be a deck for each and every fight. Winnable. Oh god. I'll fucking make it winnable. Just you wait. You're gonna see so many different cards. Every other stream when I'm doing drawing, it's just gonna be fucking cards. More cards, more fucking Rowena victim cards. And so when I said that it is an amalgamation of all the different systems, it's I took the things that I thought were the most fun, or the things that I liked the most from every single system, and then kind of just threw them together into one big thing. So it is an actual fucking Frankenstein system. It is completely Frankenstein, and it's fun for that. It's funny for that. Oh god. Are you, like, for example, are you tired of SP Gen being... Are you tired of the damage types of old PM games not mattering in the current ones? Well, I didn't want to do 12 Sin Affinities for it, so I just took the damage types from Loftcorp. I was a bit too lazy to do the Sin Affinities, so it just has Loftcorp damage types. So white damage exists, and black damage, and pale damage, and it's all here. The whole gang is here. Hello, hi Syntax, welcome. This is a very odd thing to say, and I will brace yourselves for it, okay? I am the fucking god of saying things, or saying things then being wrong. I feel like I am. The fact that I recognize so many of you who come in every stream, I'm not going to lie. I do feel a little parasocial sometimes because I see you all the time. And I think you're cool, so I get a little bit parasocial, because I'm gonna be honest. I said it to myself at the very beginning. When I first started, I was like, surely that, I'd never get there, right? No, I'm there, 100%. I know you. I see you everywhere. If you've been in this stream before, I've seen you, and you, like, comment on a different video. Most chance we have the same fucking algorithm, because I see most of you. I'm gonna be honest, when I'm doing my own thing, aren't we supposed to be the ones getting parasocial? I know! That's why it's the other way around. I'm getting parasocial the opposite way around. I'm parasocial towards you. Every time I click on a fucking PM video and I'll look and I'll go, oh hey, that's Syntax. Or I'll go, oh hey, that's fucking Next Gamer, hi. You don't know that I watch the same content as you, but like, I see you. We were both here at some point. Like, if you have watched any Project Moon video in the past fucking, like, 2 weeks, I've probably seen you. Or, like, I'll go to a fucking, different PM creators stream when they're playing the game, and then I'll go watch them, and I'll go, hey, I know most of these people. Like, a couple of these names are very familiar to me. GG's, we may be cooked. Like, streamer, like, chat, I'm everywhere that you are. I'm sorry, it's true. Okay. All this for a card that's gonna do fucking... I don't know what it's gonna do yet. My initial plan is that this card does Fragile, because I spent too much time on it. Like, 1 Fragile. Fucking 1 Fragile this turn. The PM Brain Rot is crazy. It's fucking insane. It's insane, but I love it, because, it has a huge sense of community with it behind it, which is great. I don't interact much with any of the communities, I just consume. I am the exact same way. The way that I interact with communities most of the time is if they make fan art. That's my community interaction. If you've made, like, I love fan art so much. I am the fan art consumer. So, I mean, that's like most of my fucking feeds on any social media platform is just, like, infinite fan art. Because fan art is fucking cool. I like seeing what people make for the things that I like. And I like looking and seeing fan art for characters that, or different things that literally released 5 fucking seconds ago, and there's already fan art for it. I think that's kind of funny. Are you animating this guy getting their ass kicked? I'm not animating it, I'm just drawing a smear frame. I'm just illustrating the frame smear, instead of, what's it? Instead of, wrong pen. Instead of drawing like a stationary pose, I'm just drawing the kick in motion. Because it looks good. I only see fan art when it pops up on my TL on Twitter. That is exactly when I see fan art. My entire my entire Twitter feed is just that. In fact, okay, well, that's a lie. It's not just that. I'm a consumer of other media as well. That media is mostly yaoi, but, like, I'm a consumer of other media. See, I have class. I watch my feed is either women kissing or Faust from fucking Limbus Company. And sometimes it's both. In other words, just women. No, actually, it's mostly men. Anything that's, like, erotic on my TL is usually guys. I've seen things. I have seen things, chat. I have seen crazy things. They call me the gayest thing to ever be fucking created. That's my role in this world. Here you go. For real, for real? Exactly. It's how things. Listen, if my Twitter TL, if I wasn't supposed to be looking at, fucking like shirtless Hung Lu on my fucking Twitter TL, it wouldn't be given to me. Okay. Although I can't check Twitter because the new Intervallo came out. What's it? Because, the moment I look, I feel like I'm gonna start seeing, things that I don't want to see. AKA, fan art. For, what's it? Fan art and screenshots. From the new Intervallo, and I don't really want that. I already know some things. I know about Kim. Because I got the fucking, here, let me actually just show you. I got the fucking announcer. So I know about that one. I also, my goal is, I won't be able to do it in time, but for that stream I want to use the Blade Lineage team. I want to use as many different Blade Lineage IDs as I can. Well, that's this done. Good job. Art done. Export as... I can't wait for this to... God, I love card art. I am so scared for the Refractal. I am so excited for the Refractal that I'm probably not going to do. God, I still need to beat the fucking Railway. Railway is going to be done after Intervallo. Intervallo just comes first for me. I'm a big story gamer. I still haven't gotten 18 turns on turn Refractal in the middle. I'm washed. I gave up on that one. I did it one time, saw how many fucking turns it took me, and I went, I'm supposed to do this in fucking 18? And I didn't do it. Hi Wawa, hi Dragon, welcome. How are you? We're drawing today, because sleep talking while having a nice little art. Hey, gamers of the chat, do you think that this should go on a card that has Fragile? What, 1 or 2 Fragile are we thinking? It's Fragile this turn, not next turn. I want to see how you would balance this. It's Fragile this turn, not Fragile next turn. I'm curious what the stance is on that. Yippee! Fragile image downloaded. Awesome. Okay. Can't stay right now. Just dropping by. Thank you for dropping by, though, Dragon. I very much appreciate it. What about fragility? So this is gonna go on a card that inflicts fragile, but I don't know how much. It's basically, this card is Ishmael's suppress, LCCB Ishmael's suppress, but like weaker. That's kind of what I'm going for. This is supposed to be suppress without the ammo and the rupture affliction, and without the tremor burst. It's just the fragile. It's just the fragile on like less coins. Oh, this is a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. God. Shit, I wouldn't be shocked. I went to sleep so fucking late. I went to sleep at like fucking 4 in the morning, probably. Not 4 in the morning. It's 8 in the morning. I went to sleep at like fucking 8. It was insane. 1 fragile is already pretty good, but keep in mind that's not hard to make. That it's hard to make good use of it. If it's not used for first in a turn, needs high speed. If there's speed, there is speed. So 2 fragile will be okay. Okay, because I've been kind of sitting between 1 and 2 fragile for this one, because it is supposed to be on turn. This is kind of the downside of making a gray card deck for people is that it has to be intentionally weaker than the things that you make that you make later. I have to like stop myself. Depends. Same turn fragility is useless if the inflictor is slow, but a godsend if it goes first. That's kind of what I'm running into with it. Yeah. I feel like you have to balance it out in the worst and best case scenario. So I do feel like 1 to 2 is good enough, but you also have to remember about this card. The reason why I'm a little bit worried about it is because this is for a system where anybody can have this, right? Anybody who is playing it could have this card. But there's the caveat that there's 4 people. There's 4 PCs for this. So there's always a chance one of them is going to be the fastest. Right? Like, well, there's always one person that's going to be the fastest. And if they have it equipped, like, let's just say all 4 people equip that card, then you guarantee yourself the fragile affliction. This is a mod for Arena or something, or some other thing. This is for a TTRPG. This is for a Arena-inspired TTRPG. It's like I took Library of Arena and I said, hey, what if I tabletopped this for some friends? And also, none of them have played a PM game before, so I get to have that. I get to have some fun with it. I get to have some fun by making it, by making it however I feel. Also to keep in mind that that if the card does a lot of damage on its own to take advantage of this, keep in mind if the card does a lot of damage on its own to take advantage of the fragility itself. That's a part of it that I'm worried about. Yeah. Keep in mind that there's also the opportunity cost. What are they giving up? What are they giving up choice-wise in return for a fragility that only applies this turn? That is very true. I don't know much about TTRPGs, but RPG rules still should work, right? They should, yeah. I mean, the system it's literally Library of Arena card system. I mean, not exactly. I was discussing the system with somebody, and they were like, I mean, so it's kind of it's a turducken system. I took everything that I thought was interesting from a PM system and kind of made it work in its own weird fucking way. Oh, maybe the stream, what's it? They give up $50 and a bag of crisps. I mean, shit, I'd be down. New cost for it. I would shit. Okay, listen. All I'm saying is I would not be opposed to that. give me $50, please. Applying Fragile could be really good if you can coordinate with your teammates to use skills that don't burst. To use skills that does burst damage. I mean, let me show you what other cards I have for this. Also, I'm gonna show you just one of the simpler cards, so you can get an idea of how this system kind of works. Here you go. This is how it's designed. You might notice that is LobCorp damage types, and that is Limbus Company coin clashing. I had fun making this. I didn't make it. Khan had fun making this with my ideas. Me and Kanakana made this. He made the actual system, and it's funny. It's really funny. We just took everything that we took like 3 different fucking games and kind of mashed them into one. It's a cursed ass image, but it's really funny. We also made Boundary of Death. Don't worry about it. But yes, this is what I've been working on off stream. This is why I've been kind of I've disappeared for a little bit. I've been working on this. I've been cooking it up in the background. I mean, if there's enough general interest, I could just post, I could just send the actual rule set for it, as well as the cards already created for it. Especially the default cards. So you can actually see what it is. It's a weird little thing that I've been having fun throwing together. Lastly, how good is fragility in this game? You can make restrictions like pale damage, for example, doesn't apply receive such benefit for balancing reasons, or you can make it so it's a one-time use. That's what I mean, it would really have to depend on, yeah, the main, that's one thing that I'm trying to think about, yeah. Have you made a lot of cards, and will this require a lot? Since it seems like it's gonna take a lot, Since it seems like there's going to be a lot, since something like for players and enemies, yes, no, there's gonna be a shit ton of cards. Every combat, each enemy has to have at least, what? 4 to 6 cards made specially for them. Granted, it plays like Ruina, and not every combat is gonna, every combat happens for a purpose, right? You're not just fighting. If you fight some random goons, I'll just give them fucking these cards. That's what these cards are kind of for. Like a stack of fragile is used up on hit or skill use. I appreciate the and that's a great question. Very, very valid questions. I actually don't know. Fragility has not been really thought. This is like the time to think through how fragility would work, as well as things like kind of everything. I mean, like everything that isn't like a basic thing, like charge, poise. We kind of get how those work already. They don't really need anything too special, but like shit like fragility matters a lot to figure out how it works. Because you go too far one direction, it becomes OP. You go too far the other direction, it just doesn't really work. You gotta kind of get it perfect. It's kind of why you don't get IDs anymore that give you fucking what LCCV Ishmael does. 5 fragile, 50% more damage. She might not be the quickest ID. Actually, how fast is she? I mean, 2 to 6 isn't that bad. Like, she's not even that bad. Honestly, she actually doesn't look that bad. Has this fragility just be a generic defense down or increased damage received? I mean, yeah. If it works with the 10% damage, if it works with a deal plus 10% damage to a target, or like if with fragility, if you take 10% more damage, and if you give it to 4 people, theoretically it could be you get up to a stack of 40 in a turn. It would disappear next turn, but that is still slowly stacking up to a 40 in the worst case scenario. Best case scenario, it doesn't really. In Limbus, there's a stack limit on Fragile, but Fragile can stack with other types of fragility, Attack and Sin, as well as Defense Level Down. It would definitely have like a max stack. I might, honestly, I could just cap it far lower than, I could just cap its actual maximum limit far lower than it does in, like, Limbus Company or something, or. Because, theoretically, I mean, the main issue with it, right, is that you can deal plus 100% damage if you stack it up properly. I feel like just making it stack, like, cap off at maybe just a stack of 5 as, like, a maximum stack to kind of either put it there, or, I mean, stacking it to 100 would be fine, but I feel like just cutting it in half. Lastly, you can make it bonus damage in the form of a pseudo rupture that does not have count for 1 turn. Yeah, I mean, what I'm probably just going to do is write down literally every idea presented here today, and then just kind of run through each and every single one of them. In, like, I will just sit there, run it down, write it down, run it by myself, see how it feels, and then just keep tweaking it. Yeah, 5 seems fine. If there's other generic defense down effects, it can be bonkers, methinks. Definitely. That's one thing that I'm kind of... I mean, I don't want... I want to just test if 1 or 2 fragile is even, like... If 1 or 2 fragile seems too much, I probably would just switch it out for, like, an actual defense down. Because that, I mean... It's better to... I want to at least test it, because fragile is a fun mechanically to put on somebody. Because it makes it makes you feel a little bit cooler for the amount of damage that you dealt from using it properly, like coordinating it with your team. That definitely feels good to do. It's not going to be anywhere near perfect once you get the system going, so don't worry if the balance low-key sucks. You'll need to go through it a lot of you'll need to go through a lot of prototypes. Oh, absolutely. I've actually, fun fact about this system, I've actually made my own little Discord server for this system that exists solely to grab the most, like, grab one group of people, run them through a combat test, kick them out, grab another group of people, and do it over and over and over again until I get enough training data to know how fucking to properly run this. It chills. It's gonna be awesome. I am the fucking it's been fun making this. I've been having a great time. I like trial testing things like this. Actual guinea pigs? Yes, absolutely. I'm just gonna actual guinea pigs because I made one card with the sole purpose of ending every combat test. Every combat test is kind of built around... It's built around what I think is funniest. Which is why the She Association is what you fight first. Because my first thought about who you fight, I wanted it to be unfair. So I realized, why don't I just make the fight the fucking She Association? Give the, give one of the She Association members Boundary of Death. Make that Boundary of Death work the exact same way it does in Ruina. And then change one small mechanic where I remove the 1 to 4 rolling, and I make it just a pure 4 rolling Boundary of Death. So it's not really a gamble, it's just a 100% chance to get one shot in a turn. And then I add a little dash of return to hand on kill, and that ends the combat test. My players don't know this, but it's funny, so I don't care. My players don't know I made Boundary of Death with the sole purpose of ending combat tests by just killing everybody by the card being drawn. It also, like, because we do arena damage scaling, because it's a bit easier to write, it does like 118 damage, and the max health is like 100. Like, player health is 100, and the shit is 118. It also does black damage, so it does 118 SP damage as well. Every enemies with Boundary, only one. It's the boss fight. You fight one, but you fight like a couple of She Association grunts, and then you fight the one boss fight at the end that has Boundary of Death, and then you just die. Because I'm fucking rude. I really need to continue Ruina. I need to continue Arena as well. What if they outspeed? What if they outspeed it? I mean, the person who uses it has a 6 to 10 speed roll, so who knows? My deck has no pathetic Yu-Gi-Oh type BS, Andra. My deck has no pathetic cards. Win. That is literally exactly why I made it. I just thought it was really, really funny to just pull out a card like this and go, by the way, take a look. This does like infinite. This is like a ridiculous amount of damage. And now the combat test is over. If the combat tests don't matter, so I get to have as much fun with them as I want. Game testers, the green apple card lab rats, pretty much, yeah. They are my little lab rats, and it's okay. Because I think rats are cute, so they get it, so it's ethical. But yes, I made a very funny, very funny, a destined to lose tutorial, pretty much. Classic PM style, right? Tutorial where you fuck up and lose. It's how, listen, it's how Kim Jong-un intended. He came to my home and whispered in my ear that I must make it that way, and if I didn't, fucking 1,000 years of strategy would befall me, so I just did what was right, that's all. Oh, man. At least in Yu-Gi-Oh, you deck out. I actually haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh before, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played very many card games. Arena is still a game that I need to beat as well. I haven't beaten Arena. I got frustrated and downloaded a mod for it. But that mod had one side effect that I didn't realize. It gave me key pages for things that it gave me key pages that it didn't in the description say it was going to give me, and then I got scared and didn't touch it for a little while. I got angry, so I got a little angry with it. I played it like twice with my friend's deck and forgot to attack on my turn after setting my card on the field. It's not my game. That was me with Magic the Gathering, but instead of forgetting to attack, it was never getting a land card and not being able to play the game. I didn't get a single land card. I just kind of had to sit there and go, man, that's not gonna work for me. I had to sit there and go, oh, I guess. If you ever played any trading card game, just multiply that by like 100 and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! The closest I've gotten to playing a trading card game was when I was a small child, and I was given a Pokemon card by somebody at like assembly or like recess or whatever. I forgot what you call that. Everybody was in like the same room, or because it was like everybody was like in the same room before homeroom. It was like before homeroom started, you would all sit around in like the gym and just wait to get called to homeroom. It was weird. I don't know why the fuck it worked that way. But I was in there, and somebody gifted me a Pokemon card. So I was given a little Caterpie card, and I was given a little Caterpie card by somebody who didn't want it, who just opened a card pack like 2 feet away from me, and just walked up to me and handed me a little Caterpie card. And I looked at it and I went, okay, cool, thank you. And they're like, hey, so then I went home with it. I forgot that I had it, and I found that Caterpie card like a day later. It had been torn apart to shreds in the washing machine, because it was still in my pocket, and it, it's a paper card, so it got fucking dissolved into fucking like a fine paste, and I could just see Caterpie, like the only Caterpie's like only the head, like the part of the card with the card art survived, and it was only like the head half of Caterpie. It was like the head and first round segment of Caterpie survived, and I just saw that and went, oh, That's what happens to Caterpie. I think that fucking Pokemon did more than faint. I think it died. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think there's a... I don't really think I could stick it in a machine and bring it back to life. I think that shit's dead. And that's the beginning and the end of my time with Pokemon cards. And card games in general, outside of Magic the Gathering, which I played 1 time, or 2 times, 3 times. You can watch one of the streams. I sat there, I didn't get any land cards, and I just kind of sat there, kicking my feet and waiting to get, and waiting to get a land card to actually play the game. And then I was playing against somebody who had a milling deck that would force you to mill your cards, and every time they forced me to mill, like, to get rid of cards, all of the cards I got rid of were land cards, so I just kind of sat there drawing in the corner because I couldn't play the game. It was really sad, but also really, really funny. Every time I would draw a card, I was giggling about the fact that it wasn't going to be a fucking land card. Only card games I've played were Shadowverse 1 and 2, Magic the Gathering. I played it once, Poker, and Vanguard Overdress, which is one that I have spent hundreds of dollars on. I don't think I've heard of any of those. Besides Magic the Gathering and, like, Poker. You had a homeroom in elementary school? I had, like, more than a homeroom. I had, like, a homeroom and, like, a thing before homeroom. This school district was very, and like, they emphasized very hard on standing in a long line outside of the building before going in. If you try out Yu-Gi-Oh without having to actually buy cards, you can try. If you really want to try Yu-Gi-Oh without having to buy cards, you could try out Shadowverse. Then proceed to realize this shit is too pay to win. I mean, isn't that like most card games? Are most card games pay to win? Because you have to like buy the cards to be able to have a deck that's any good. Once you get good, once you get into TCG, it'll burn a hole in your pocket and wallet. Jeez, good thing I don't have anything like that sitting around in my library that's slowly eating all the backup funding I have for all the things that I enjoy. Good thing that doesn't exist, and I've never run into that issue before. Anyways, God, I still need to buy shit. There's so much shit that I need to buy for like actual, like, important reasons, and then I just go, oh hey, what's this? It's the infinite fucking. I need the new things. I can't go without them. What the fuck? Did you notice my hours? I thought I was 100 hours behind you. You're 100 hours ahead of me? See, that fills me with joy and whimsy. It makes... I'm not that far gone yet. I'm still 100 hours behind you. I'm not that cooked, guys. I'm lightly steamed. You have to understand. I'm air fried. I'm okay. God. Oh, speaking of Limbus, don't pull for the announcers yet, or look at the announcers. You are 1,000 years too late. You are 1,000 years too late, Syntax. Refrain gets a bit inflated because I've fallen asleep during MD on my office chair at like 3 AM. Yeah, And I'm also a bit inflated because I will forget that I have it open, because I was running it in the background while doing MD while watching like a YouTube video. And then I finish the MD and then I look at it and I go, oh, right. Fuck. Damn, what do you think, damn, what do you think of them then? I'll give you, I'll pull it up right now and tell you. See, I think that Bamboo-Hatted Kim's little face, now that we know what he looks like, I think he's hot. And I think Ongdu is cute. But I think Bamboo-Hatted Kim is bringing sexy back. When I pulled that announcer, I giggled and kicked my feet. I keep seeing Gintoki in him. I actually don't know what Gintoki is. I just see him and go, man, that is an attractive-ass dude. S-Corp produces some fine gentlemen, I swear. Or Spike Seagal from Cowboy Bebop? I can see that. It's like he's like a less spiky Spike. S-Corp Honglu looks even more Chinese. He's the one that I don't have yet. I have everything else. It's not S-Corp Honglu because I want him. I want him so bad. The urge to just get him now. Fucking a hard grind before next stream, just to stuff him in my pocket. Eat him. Crunch on it. It's essentially those 35-year-old guys in anime, and I'm into it. Aww. I've also discovered making a Blade Lineage team was actually kind of hard. Blade Lineage teams are kind of hard to throw together. You got him after beating the Intervallo? I still have to play the Intervallo. I haven't actually played it yet. That's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Intervallo time. I have to, like, I want to try and do the entire Intervallo in one day. I want to see if I can do it. Lock the fuck in and complete it. Hey guys? I opened Limbus Company just to look at what I got again as like a little silly. Fellas. Fellas. So that's really funny. Okay. I guess it was kind of fated. I guess it was fated. Lucky, you got the ego I got the ego and the announcer, but no Ishmael yet. I have the announcer 2 times. I'm gonna screenshot this because that's really funny. I got it on this, by the way. I did like the daily quota thing for this. This is live luck, I swear. And what can I say? I'm trying to come up with a fucking Blade Lineage team, and it's fucking hard, okay? It's hard making a team with as many Blade Lineage members as possible, because you fucking run out of slots really quick. Your team is full of boy lovers, as God intended. Once they get Hong Lu, they can start kissing. It's gonna be awesome. I just need to get him up to speed with everybody else. She comes last, because she's just... I don't care for you. And, like, the team is gonna probably be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8, then 9, and then 10, and 11. If you want to focus on a BL team, just focus on Mersol, Faust, Isong, and Ishmael. Okay. I mean, he's the next one to make to get up to level it to get up to speed anyway, right? She exists, I guess. You could still use support from friends if you're missing anyone. No, I'm good, but thank you though. I've no lifed this too hard. I'm going above. I'm going beyond. Going beyond fucking gacha gaming. I have everybody besides the new Honglu, but he'll be mine in just in a moment. A full BL team is underpowered even with Mentor Mersul, sadly, so the best you can do is a Poise team. I mean, I'm fine running a full BL team, even if they're underpowered. The main reason why is because I kind of just want them to die, you know? Like, even if they aren't very good, they'll at least be dying. Like, if they die, then that's immediately more... Where do they write it? Drink to the Fallen for Mersol, so we can continue to be in his better form for longer. So I don't really mind if the Blade Lineage people die. It's just more Drink to the Fallens. When in doubt, spam Drink to the Fallen stacks. In that case, Fell Bullet Isong time. New meta, Fell Bullet Isong. No, I'm gonna run the full Blade Lineage team for the Intervalo. Every Blade Lineage member on the team. For vibes. The funny thing, Neo decreases its cost if used by Mentor Mersol. Yeah, no, it's literally just it's his ego. It's awesome. Ego? Oh, right. Yeah, that's important, huh? I could probably just use the ego. Teehee. It's only 3 pride. Oh, I mean, it's sick. Yeah. Oh, what? His ego's only 3 pride if he uses it? What is the cost? Also consume 1 fewer Wrath, Pride, and Envy resource? Oh, yeah. That's so easy to get. You can spam that. That's a good point. I forgot completely about Fell Bullet Ego. I didn't even think about it. How whimsy-less of me. How joyless and free of whimsy. 1 Wrath, 1 Envy, and 4 Pride total. And that's doable. Incredibly so. God, I am excited to see fucking Ongdu with her robot arms. Because the Ishmael looks really cool. Staring at the art makes me wonder. I want to see like I want to see the art breakdown process for the art in this company, man. It looks so fucking pretty. All of it does. No need to kill other BL members unless you want their swordplay of the homeland buff. But even then, the ego also, even the ego also gives that. I mean, that is true. I don't know. I think it's just, I mean, I kind of just gotta make it for theming purposes at this point, you know. If I have a team for the middle, if I have an NV Res middle team going, I kind of gotta give them their flowers. And Court Mur is gonna move like a nurse father with the Kanto buffs. Oh my god. I know you're probably talking about, like, the actual Kanto 10 one. Unless you actually mean the existing one. Existing N-Corp Mercil, I just feel bad for that ID. It's just not good. It's not fun to use. It's not even like, it's not even bad fun. It's bad. No, that's a real challenge. Use N-Corp Inquisition IDs only. I would be down to do that if I had them all leveled. I'm using Blade Lineage for theming, but I'd be down to do that one. The current one we have, oh boy. The return of the glorious N-Corp Sinclair. He's back from the brink. I want to just, at some point, I want to have every ID and every ego leveled up enough so that I can start doing really fun stuff. Don't worry, we can just do the Bleed Sanguine Desire cheese strat. Sanguine Desire my goat. Yeah. Make them clash 99 times and die instantly. My beloved. Oh, jeez, all my energy from 5 seconds ago is gone now. Wait, you don't have all the IDs at wait, you don't have all the IDs at Uptie 4 and level cap? Help. Not yet, but I'm gonna get there. I've been yapping so much I haven't even progressed on the intervalo. Omega yapping? Welcome. That's what I do to people. We talk and we have fun. That's what we do here. Too much fun, SMH. Skill issue. Skill issue, time enjoyed. Why can't you be boring? Be boring this instant. How could you? Streamer, shut the fuck up. Be quiet for 5 seconds, please. Oh, God. I don't know how to be boring. I'm fucking silly. I'm too whimsical. Everything I do is showered in sunshine and rainbows. It's basically like, it's a real problem. I can't go anywhere. My vibe is too strong. I brought too much joy and whimsy to the funeral. They weren't a big fan. Got kicked out. Oh yeah, this past week has been a bonkers for announcements, game announcements. I haven't remembered any of them though. I'm gonna be honest. I play like 2 games. I don't remember things. I might play the Resident Evil game though, because it looks cool. I want to play Resident Evil games is my thing. I want to play the Resident Evil series. Would that be something you'd be interested in if I went and tried to play Resident Evil? Like RE2, RE3, 4, all the remakes and stuff? And most anticipated is Final Fantasy Resonance. I actually haven't played a Final Fantasy game before. Should I play those games as well? I gotta double dip and start doing the evil fucked up reactionary content and then get like 7 views. It's gonna be awesome. Or I look at a game announcement and I go, man, that's a video game, alright. It's gonna be awesome. Everyone's gonna love it. Limbillion views. Exactly. People are gonna be very interested in what I have to say with my infinite wisdom on game announcement number 30. Final Fantasy is a really time-consuming game. For being a stream game, I don't mind it as long as it's interesting. Like, if I think the game is fun, I don't mind if it's time-consuming. Like, I was okay with the grind in Arena because I only stream it like once. I only streamed it like once or twice a week. So I had days not to. Yeah, I thought, though I could see you getting freaked out at some of the cutscenes. If not freaked out, then weirded out, especially at Code Veronica. I don't think that would happen. I think the Grave Mine from Halo is hot. I think I'm kind of immune to that kind of behavior. Podcast type stream where you grind XP on the background. I could totally be. I'd be so down to do that. Honestly, I have fun. I have fun just hanging out with you guys. I have fun just being here. So, I mean, it doesn't matter to me what I'm doing as long as you're actually interested in whatever it is. I don't play time-consuming games. I let them consume my time. So real. I will play a game to completion, and then the moment I am like, I'll play a game to completion, and then I'll be sitting there going, man, how do I play this game again? That really is how it fucking is. I beat Silksong, and my immediate thought was, man, how do I speedrun this? At this point, I'm just here to yap. Hell yeah, welcome, we yap about everything. Which Final Fantasy are you thinking of playing anyway? There's 16 games to pick from. One of the ones that people think is fun. That isn't 14, because that's not an actual. That's not a multiplayer game. I'm not very good at streaming those ones. I stream single player games and pause them to start going on deranged rants about whatever is happening on screen. I'm gonna be honest, it took me, I think the only time I realized how Final Fantasy as a franchise worked was a year ago. Until a year ago, I thought the main character of Final Fantasy was Cloud. I didn't know he was only the main character of one game, and that it worked on like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure rules. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like, it's the Cloud games with it's the Cloud games, where Cloud is the main character and you play as Cloud. And the main villain is always Sephiroth. I thought that's what Final Fantasy was. I didn't know that it was far, 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 far more than that. So when I learned about Final Fantasy XIV, the fact that it doesn't have Cloud or Sephiroth or fucking Tifa or any of those guys, I was like, wait, what the fuck? This isn't Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is more like an anthology series. They're not connected unless they share the same number. I see. That's super interesting, actually. What you originally thought was more like Crash Bandicoot MC and villain-wise. Pretty much, yeah. I just assumed that the main character of the one that I know the most is the main character of all of them, because I haven't heard about the rest of them. I don't know what the other games are. I only know that there's the one with Cloud and there's the one with Sephiroth. That's it. That's the only one that I've ever fucking heard about. Like, I'm convinced there aren't other games besides those ones. Seven Remake Trilogy is about to get its last game next year, so you can start 7 Remake. Oh, okay. Well, then I might have to look into that. Each game also has a different vibe from each other. Do you think it would be a good, like, actual full YouTube video idea to just learn about what the fuck a Final Fantasy even is? Because even now I'm a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie. I think it'd be a good idea to just fucking stream its own thing, edit that down, and then bang, content where I look at Final Fantasy and go, man, I'm lost and confused. I think I have a bias with Final Fantasy 3 since it was the first one I introduced to, so start off with FF3. This is a stream idea, I'm writing this down. This is already, I can already see where this is going. This is a stream idea, 100%. Be specific, 3 as in 6, 6 of 3, as in 3. What does that mean? Final Fantasy is way less complicated than Kingdom Hearts, and yet I know less. After I play the Intervallo, I think next stream is Intervallo. Stream after that one is probably going to be learning the comprehensive timeline of Final Fantasy. Learning how the fuck it actually exists. I think that sounds like fun. And then I make it an awesome video and it gets 7 views. Where we discover how Final Fantasy works. The one with Luna. I don't know. Oh, right. We're talking about Final Fantasy, right? Oh, there's 3 with a green-haired girl as the MC. That's Final Fantasy 6, and there's Final Fantasy 3 about 4 kids known as Onion Knights, like fucking Dark Souls, like Onion Boy Dark Soul. Also, the green-haired girl is the MC. I like the color green. Can we talk about how green that is? Green, my 2 favorite colors are green and orange, and I hate purple. I'm just kidding, I don't hate purple, I don't hate you. I don't hate you because you're purple, I just hate Khan because he's purple. It's just the natural order of things, you have to understand. Some people are purple, and, that's fine. Other people are Kana, and that's not really that fine. Some people are Kana, and I hate them. And then they make me really, really mad. Final Fantasy VI is a fan favorite. They're the second most popular Final Fantasy game. I have not heard of... I don't think I've heard of that one. Who are the characters in it? Like, what are the, what's one of the more popular characters from that one? Is Khan hated because he's purple, or is purple hated because it's Khan? Type of sentiment to break up. The type of sentiment to break up to in front of a KFC. Holy shit. Oh god. I don't think I've heard of the green-haired, it's okay. It's okay, Next Gamer. I won't remember that anyway. I won't remember any of this, by the time the stream is over. I would forget my own birth date if it was not, reminded to me every year. So, it's okay. I won't remember it. It's a bit too early for that spoiler to mean anything to me anyway. haven't done the Final Fantasy game 2. Oh, okay. Well then, oops. Uh-oh. Then, oops. That's oops. Uh-oh. Here, I'll fix everything. I'll pull up an image for you. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have this image downloaded. Hey, I forgot, here. Here, guys, here you go. Here you go. I was just scrolling my image library. Hi, I didn't expect to see you here. Not doing that to that person. Aw. Well, also, I know why I have this one downloaded. I stole his shoes for reference. I wanted his shoes for reference because these shoes were, I was trying to get an idea of how to draw, this kind of shoe in the PM art style. So, now I know. Now I know how to draw this shoe. I put it on, Did you get a prescript by chance? No. I'm too cool for that. To steal the shoes from a claw? No. I don't need a prescript to do that one. I'm that stupid regularly. I'm built that way. Oh yeah, I gotta check my daily prescript. Hey, listen, you gotta tell me what it is. If it tells you to what's it? To sleep for 800 hours per day? Is that it? I was gonna say sleep, but my mind kept like auto-filling sleep with sweep, as if it's like a fucking and kept filling it with sweep, like it was a fucking, something broom. My brain is not working. Today's prescript for me is, next time you are scared, do not use the bathroom for 2 hours. Hold on, 1 second. Dude, to fuck you, just... Okay, hold on. That works, I guess. Oh, wait. No. That's what you know what that means, bitch. You can't use the bathroom for 2 hours. Get fucked. I'm better. You lose. I win. Ha ha. GG's. Yup, you know how it is. Suffer, die. I'm evil, fucked up streamer. I'm evil and fucked up, and I do evil things. Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I'm kind of evil. Just letting you know. Just a little fun fact about me. What the fuck? I know. Sorry, I had to learn this way. I'm fucked up and evil. It's part of my whole gimmick. It doesn't specify you can't use newspaper when you go number 2. Just, yeah, you have to, I mean, yeah, you just can't use the bathroom, right? You gotta, I mean, you can use any other room, technically. You just can't use that room. Is that how that prescript will be read, technically? Funny thing, I'm fairly certain my alleyway near my house is haunted. But I've gotten a lot of good things from there. The ghosts are my homies, fuck yeah. They're like crows. The ghosts are like, they're the ghosts of crows. You did something very nice for a crow at some point in your life, and now they are indebted to you, even in death. And they will do anything for you, because they think you're cool. Sometimes isn't the intention more important than the lettering? I think so, yeah. The intention and the lettering matter sometimes, and other times it's you get to be that one guy from Arena who gets fucking destroyed because he just read it wrong. Skill issue, I guess. He simply didn't sleep for 800 hours per day. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Haha, I can't read. Nobody can, don't worry. Reading isn't real, it's just made up. And when I'm reading the chat, I'm just kind of like, it's like telepathy when I'm reading the chat. I heard you thinking about what you were typing. I'm not actually reading what's on the screen. I'm reading what you were thinking in your mind as you were typing it. So that's how I know what you're saying. It's a bit more realistic to admit to it, because I think the fiction that I was just reading your messages feels a little bit too, you know, I'm a chronic liar, but I'm not gonna lie about that one, you know. I have to come clean about it here now. I think the middle and the index are the worst syndicates to go join as a Project Moon fan. Dumb or evil. I don't like dumb. Strawberries? You were thinking of strawberries, weren't you? No, you weren't. You thought about you were trying to throw me off. You're just trying to get into my brain. Oh God. Sometimes I just think I really am the fucking living embodiment of Reagan Arataka from Mob Psycho 100. That's me. I'm Reagan. That's me. I'm Reagan Arataka. Matthias is on irreparable damage to the middle's reputation. I mean, I'm not too shocked. He's kind of a bitch. Matthias is a little bitch, so I'm not shocked that he would do that. Any of the syndicates are shitty to join. They all do suck, yeah. I mean, the middle did get rid of a kid's parents for staining a shirt. The kid's effectively dead. No, it's okay. That kid's gonna grow up to be the next Gebra. And then they're gonna get their own Red Mist theme. It's gonna be just as cool. And then they're gonna go kill the middle again, and then start the Library of Rowena again. Oh my God. It's an infinite loop. And kids should have known better. Stop spoiling Finn's return. Yeah, Finn's gonna show up in Limbus Company, but he's gonna show up at the very like towards the end of the game when you get into when you start fighting when you're fighting the head, and you're gonna like go figure out who's actually in charge of the whole city, and it's actually just Finn. It's been him the whole time. He's the true evil of of Project Moon. It's always been Finn the entire time. He's the most evil character to PM has ever produced. Finn's gonna come back with a knowledge of the library, and he's battle-hardened now. He's gonna be so strong. He's gonna be so powerful. The world is never gonna know what to do with a man like him. He's gonna go shadow box the claws. It's gonna be awesome. Or he's gonna die in an alley in the next 2 seconds after he gets out, but theoretically, that couldn't happen. God, I wasted all my talking energy early. You could hear me in the past like fucking 10 minutes slowly fizzle out. I'm like a fire underwater. Surely Samjo comes back in Purgatorio. Yeah, they actually just like you know the jar man from Kanto from fucking Kanto 8? The big face in the jar, that's what they're gonna do to Samjo. He's gonna come back as a big face in a jar. And then he's gonna finally say that he's back. It's gonna be a little green goop man. He's gonna come back. It's gonna be awesome. He's gonna bust it down. He's gonna jump in another vat of acid and then come back even stronger. It's really a perpetual cycle. Eventually he'll go back to being how we remember him. I saw a lot of people that want to be the Jar Shiren. Shiren? I can't speak Chinese very well. Or at all. I honestly, the Jar is like the least... I want to be the big skin face one. Or I want to have the big skin face one, let me clarify. I don't want to be them, I want to have them in my room. Can I go? Do you think Hong Yun would be chill with that if I just went and took him? I think he'd be a pretty good decorative piece. That's what I've been thinking. I have room for him. If I move some things around, I could probably fit him in here. I want to be nowhere near the elders. Listen, all I'm saying is I have empty room in my home, and I need to fill it. Hongyun doesn't need kindness. It needs Honglu ASMR, please, 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 please. It needs Honglu to kiss me and make out with me and love me, because I love Honglu. I'm the most down bad Honglu fan. Actually, that's a lie. I'm the most down bad Gregor and Mersol and Honglu fan. I like all three of those guys a little bit too much. They're all quite delightful. Big yawn. Gosh, I'm tired now. I'm all tired, and my eyes are slowly closing on me. Man, this really is our sleep talking stream. Hi, tired. I'm Dad. Hi, tired. I'm the manifestation of all your desires. Maybe you're dehydrated or lacking vitamin B12. Second one, I lack vitamin B12. I don't go outside. I'm also very, very much not dehydrated. I have been sipping. I have been sipping all stream. I just don't go outdoors. I'm an artist. I've never seen sunlight before. Posture check. So true. Actually, I don't know how well I can posture check this one because I just put my head down to look at my drawing tablet. At least my back is properly straightened, so. No shrimp, please. Okay. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? I can't be shrimp, Miku. Not today. You've made a valid point. I can't Miku my shrimp. True. I love Shrimp Miku. That video, I love Shrimp Miku, but honestly, underrated gem is the follow-up to Shrimp Miku, which is Krill Miku. Krill Miku is my favorite one of the, like, Miku as a tiny little sea bug series of videos. That's my favorite one. I love Krill. I love Krill Miku so much. If I was a stronger person, I would cover that song. I would cover it. Can't Miku the shrimp? Can't Miku the you can totally Miku the krill though. If you haven't heard Krill Miku, now's your like sign from above to listen to the song Krill Miku. It is so good. It makes me feel things, and they're all good. God, I love Vocaloid music so much. Vocaloid is just so fun. I got to go, I got stuff to do, sounds good. We're probably only gonna be live for the next 10, maybe like, yeah, next like 15 minutes maybe? 14 minutes probably, yeah. 14, 15. But thank you for stopping by, Syntax. I appreciate it. You are wonderful as always. God, I love Vocaloid music. It's just so good. Like, it's like 90% of the music that I listen to now. It's just, it hits so fucking hard. Like, they're so creative with Vocaloid music is what I think what gets me. With other music genres, like, sure they are creative. I'm not gonna discount them on that. But, like, I don't know. Vocaloid just hits fucking different. It hits different. It hits right. Hey Aurora, I was on Twitter and happened to see the art that Con had commissioned. It was quite something. You know? I know exactly what art you're talking about to have that kind of reaction to. And I will have you know, I got that art sent to me. I know exactly what you're talking about, and it is something. It certainly is. He reminds me that I don't buy art enough. What the fuck is happening with my two different chats? Why can't I translate the messages? Why are the messages in my chat getting auto-translated? What the fuck? I saw it earlier, but why? Okay, yeah, no, they literally are. They're getting auto-translated. That's really funny. Not Bonjour, though. Bonjour didn't get translated. The reason why is because I looked at my fucking chat, and it just says that syntax. And I was like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean that syntax? Oh, you mean, oh, it's see, oh, like goodbye, oh. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? How did I get here? I have an extension that auto-translates. I don't even have anything. It's just doing this. So it has an auto-translation next to the message. Why does this exist? Syntax, the one who just left. No, I know that much. It's the see ya part of it. It changes see ya to that. Hold on. That syntax, it's literally what it fucking says. Look at this shit, hold on. I'll just delete these then. And then make a new image thing. YouTube adding anything except features people want. Yes, no, 100%. I don't know who the fuck thought this was a good idea. Like, I don't know why it translates to this. Or at all, honestly. But I looked at my chat and I was like, what the fuck? What does that mean? I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Hold on. It just does that. I guess. Okay, cool. Thanks, YouTube. No, I didn't want it. Yo, my TV, it's you. You're here. You're next to Miku. You're next to Krill Miku on my second monitor. But both of my chats actually are. You're right next to the Miku Krill. Look at this shit. Hold on. Big ass fucking image download. The longest. They call it the longest image ever. Look. There's Krill Miku. And then there's Dragon. And then there's you guys. That image was fucking huge. It's because that second monitor is like a lot larger than my first one because it's long ways. Can we get dislikes back and less ads, please? No. Have DMs and AI translated messages. I mean, God, you don't want to direct message people on YouTube? What the fuck? God, what the fuck are you thinking? Why is he turning into Twitter? It's like how everything turns into crab. It's like how that whole thing of like all sea creatures eventually turn into crabs. All social media websites eventually turn into Twitter. Eventually, it's all Twitter in the end. And we are all crabs. We'll be all crabs, and all social media platforms will be Twitter. In Twitterification. That's a great fucking patent that. That's funny. It is. It really is. We're in Twitterificationing everything. God. Oof, and you can quote post community posts. I did see that. It really, we are just Twitter. Why are we Twitter now? Twitter, why is everything Twitter? Oh God. Twitter already sucks. Everything doesn't need to be Twitter. We can make things like unique. YouTube, the everything app. Everything, the everything app. I've been talking so much that, like, I've reached the end of my ability to speak. I've exhausted myself word-wise. I've said every word in the fucking dictionary. I'm just taking a stretch and having a moment. God, this is what I almost wish. This is what I wish I had 3D, because I've been like tapping my foot the entire time. I've been like tapping my foot the entire time, and you can't fucking see that when I sit at my desk. I'm not really sitting. I don't sit very still. You're approaching cars. I know, right? I'm staring at it right now. My thing is, when I do eventually, if I ever do eventually get like a 3D for you guys, you're gonna, I can finally explain the fact that I move around a lot and you can't see any of it, and it's kind of sad. You can't, I have a hard time sitting still. Most of the time, I'm not sitting still. If I'm talking, I'm waving my hands around in the air and shit. And you can't see any of it. You've never been able to. When I talk, I'm either like throwing my hands around or getting up and walking in circles, and you can't see any of that. Aurora in 3D sounds dangerous. You're goddamn right. I still have to do other things first, though. I still owe other things. Like, a certain stream that I was paid money to do, but I haven't had the money to make it work. I didn't forget Dragon. I haven't ever forgotten. It's on the back of my mind every day. I just need commissions to be open, and then also money. I have never forgotten. It's still here. A lot of you are newer than Dragon, so you don't know what stream I'm talking about. I think none of you know what stream I'm talking about. All you need to know is that there's a stream at some point in the future that needs to happen that I was paid to do. I was paid off to do the stream because I was really, really tired. I made a promise that I have to keep. I was given $20 to do a whole stream. And it takes like a lot more setup than I have the fucking brain capacity to do. So, it'll happen eventually. But we'll get there. $20 is $20. It is true. Is it a Lethal Company clone? It is not. It is something very, very different. You'll have to wait and see. I don't play Lethal Company, so I don't know. It is not, in fact, Lethal Company. Sword and Staff? Nope. You're gonna... Nothing you could say would... I don't think a single person could possibly guess it. If you had... Who said Lethal Company? I actually haven't. God, last time I played the Lethal Company, it was like, it's the only Lethal Company video I've ever, it's one of the only videos I've ever posted. Talking about Limbus? Apparently, no, I think that's just actual Lethal Company. God, I got to start... One thing I do plan on doing, by the way... Well, actually, since this is the last 2 minutes of stream, I want to talk about future plans a little bit. You want to know my big future plan? I have nothing else besides this one right now. I want to post more videos. I want to post a lot more videos, actually. Because I feel like I need more of them. I feel like we need more. I'll go back in my old VODs and I'll find enough to make another stream idea. Not stream, another video idea. Aw, but we're gonna have to wait and see. I want to make more videos. I feel like that would be fun. I get to have more than just 3 ads and a debut stream and 2 actual videos, which are just stream highlights. I mean, every video I upload would probably be stream highlights, but still. It's like, actually script something. Never. It'll happen eventually. Well, I am going to go to bed now. Probably not bed. I'm gonna work on stuff, and then spin around in a circle. But thank you for stopping by. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. 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 Mwah.